All right, welcome everybody. World of Colonists Shuffle Tournament Grand Final. You know who I am. It's Retired Hero back with Fluffy. We've got Creeker starting things off from Russia. Dreamy here on white. Wahoo Mustang on the bronze, and then Tova on the blue here. We are playing the Shuffle Tournament, the Shuffle map, which means the tiles, the map, the layout, the ports, everything is all shuffled. And we've got a German lawyer pointing out that the board looks like a turtle. I see it. But we are still playing with the base game rules, so everything with regular Catan is there. Good luck on the turtle board. So let's take a quick look here. 5 ore tiles here, as we see the 6-5-3 being the first, pointing off to a 3-to-1 port. I love that double up there. 6-5-4 out here, 8-4-3 over here, 8-9-10, 6-9-10. Even the 8-4-9 here, some good spots here. With options to go to sheep port, with options to go to wood port. 5-4-10 here as well. And then we've got some double spots out here. Oh, a 6-5-4 with a 6-9 double up would be solid. Or will be a little bit on that rare side. You know, 4-5-10 and with a couple of 2s here. 8-4-9 is the pick with point to the wood port here. Pretty good for wood here. 10, 3, 11, 6, 5. Pretty solid. Where are my sheeps at? 9-5-8, 9-8. Should be a ton of sheep on this one. What is this? 10-5-4 and a point upwards. I suspect that they are going for the wheat over here. And wait, this actually means no one gets the wood port. No one gets the wood port over there already, so this is just going to have to be a road out to the 8 sheep. That's already disaster for Dreamy here, whereas Wahoo Mustang can build out to the 8-5, which looks pretty good. 4th position, Tova. Board is wide open. There's actually so many places to build to right now. There's some good triple hex spots still left available here. It's the 8-4-11 first. Maybe pointing off. This is an ore and this is a brick here. This points down to the 5-11 or the 6-5-4 if no one takes that. Hard to think that no one would take the 6-5-4 though. So decent ore, could do better. Maybe double up on the ore here if that's their game. Sheep is okay. Wheat's a little bit low. I just wonder if they might even go over here for the 3-9-10 to get a little bit of variety on the ore. But that does put them pretty low for wheat, which makes me think 6-4-11 or maybe even a 6-9-10. Would be better if they'd had a wheat port, but doesn't look to be the case here. And no other spots where you can start off with a road, so it is going to be a slow game no matter what. Otherwise, you're looking at sheep port with the 8-10 doubled up on the 8s. Bit of a tricky game there. I'd rather go maybe to that 9-6-10 and build my way there. Hopefully work out that way. Other sheep ports out over here, but I'm not sure sheep port will actually play much of a factor in this game. Tova here, 1 minute left. Gonna have to think about this one. I thought wood port might be a big play here, but the 6-5-4 looks less attractive because this wood port isn't an option. I think it's still gonna be good with the 6, with the paired up 4 brick here. I think the 6-5-4 production is still gonna be good. No 3-to-1 ports though. I guess that's the other thing you gotta look at. 3-to-1 port here, 3-to-1 port here, 3-to-1 port all on the west side of the map here. Tova sets down on the 9-6-10. They do decide to build out towards that sheep port. There is some fear that, yeah, the 6-5-4 is too good. Look at the brick production and the wood production. They're gonna get their way to an 8 wheat, so it's okay to start without wheat if you have a good settlement spot. It's okay to start without wheat. Wahoo takes it. They point towards the wheat spot, and that's still good, but I think they're actually pointing out towards the 10 ore. Wheat port's okay. Wheat port's okay. Dreamy, though, shuts it down. The 3-9-10, and they point over. That's going to be a battle to the 6-10, and then the extra 9 sheep there. Can they get there? They start off with a rare wood. They've got some brick production here. Sheep, wheat. Very good potential there if Dreamy actually gets to that 10 and then builds their way back to the sheep port here with this 9, with this 8. But that's going to be a battle there too. I think Tova's going to want to build there first. Now, where does Creeker go with a 6-5-3? I think wheat is imperative, but there's no sheep over here. Maybe a 3-to-1 port here on the 9-8. Is that good enough on a 2 spot? Maybe build up for more sheep and for more brick? Maybe that's the play there. No, they go for the 6, 4, 11. Doubled up on the 6s. Big production here. We're all in on the 6s. But 3, 4, 5, and 11 to round it all out. Those are your placements. Those are your starting hands. Good luck. It's going to be the World of Colonists Shuffle Tournament. A wild board. Maybe a little bit slow because it's the turtle board. 10 rolls out. Dreamy with a quick development card here. Rolls out 8 for Tova here. Another 8 again. Another 8. They have to get a piece of that one there. 9 rolls out. Tova with good production here. Dreamy with a wheat and a sheep though. They already bought that first dev card. 4 to 1 right away. And that's going to get them a road. Sheepport is going to be activated soon here. And it's going to be an 11 rolling out after that. 11 for the wheat down here. And that's going to be a wood for Creeker up there. That's some rare wood for Creeker. That's going to be really good. In fact, so much so that they're going to be able to trade that out since they started off one. Who do you guys think will win? It looks like some folks are thinking Wahoo's got the best start. Wahoo does have a fairly good start there. Going to get themselves onto some ore there. Now, the only thing, again, that they are missing is that 10 ore that I thought they need to build out to. But they already have the 4. Is that good enough? Probably. Unfortunately, no woodport, right? That's going to be the tough spot here. The steal from Wahoo. Dreamy buys a second dev card, plays another one, and blocks out the 4 ore here. Steal from Tova. 1 night played out. My feeling is Dreamy has another night. If they bought another night, you can play that night there. Then you don't have to waste turns stacking it up. And maybe you steal something good and slow down someone else's game. 8 rolls after the 12 here. And it's going to be a little bit of sheep on the board. Creeker here. Now I'm wondering where Creeker goes first. If they double up on the 3 to 1 first and 5 ore, I think so. Or if they go to this woodport off the 3 and the 11. And they do double up on the 6. My guess is the 5 first and then the 6 afterwards. They also still have some spots here. The 4-12 they can go to. The 5-9 is really good as well. Dreamy buys a 3rd dev card now. And then there is also the 6 brick out here this way. If they stretch out, they could actually get to the 6-10 too. Not so much for the 3 to 1, just for the better production. Wahoo! 2 cards. Can't build a settlement off of that. The 4 here means Creeker does get one of those ores here. And it could be Creeker that gets the first city. I think the city would be the 6-4. I know it's a little bit of less, a little bit weaker ore production, but that double wheat I think makes the difference there. 6-4-11 might be the go-to. Who knows though? 6-5-3 might be the pickup. It is slightly better production by 1 point. 6 here. Tova really likes offering the trades out, but will they get any? It does go through with Creeker here. Sheep for ore, and that's just going to be a dev card there. And that might mean that Creeker's got a settlement pretty close here. Creeker gets that ore right back on the 5 roll here. Sheep, of course, they don't make any sheep, so that's a fair trade for them. Trying to get some... Wants to give wood for ore. Maybe try and go for that early city then. Of course, development cards are okay at this point, but it does look like Dreamy's got the advantage on those. It is going to be the road down first to the 3 to 1. Looking to double up on that 5 ore, which means the city would be on the 6-4-11. Doubled up ore on the 4, doubled up ore on the 5. Both are good. Ore for brick is the trade out. Doesn't quite have the settlement yet, but nobody does either. And that's going to be a nice 6 roll there. Creeker doubling up on the 6s. 6s might just win you the game here. Dreamy with a second night. Blocks out the 6 brick, recognizing that Creeker here, all of a sudden, she's a little bit farther ahead. Trying to go sheep for wheat now. Anyone going to trade with Dreamy? Dreamy is a little bit scary in terms of how many nights they've played, but I'm not sure their production is so great. Oh, it is going to be a trade back with Creeker. Sheep for wheat. They hold and they pass it on. The 10 rolls out, or wood, brick out on the board now. Wahoo was the one that got the brick on that one, but may need to trade out. Yeah, they need some wheat to make this happen. Once they get that wheat, they are willing to pay 2 to 1 to get it. Tova agrees to that deal. And they're going to get their settlement down. No, they get the road down and the settlement. Is that a plow? I'm going to call it a plow just so we can play that screen here. Because that 10-6 was heavily contested. That's going to set Dreamy back a lot. Because Dreamy does not have good prospects for expansion now. It's going to be 1 road to an 8 sheep, 1 road to a 9 sheep. Very tough for Dreamy now. Very tough. Dreamy's got to build back. Dreamy's got to like cut back for some other things. Maybe cut back for the 5-9. That might be the road. Really tough for Dreamy now. Big play by Wahoo there to cut this off. This little misdirection of a road here. How did they get the wheat for that? Well, they traded it out. Some trades do work sometimes. Creeker here. The 8 rolls out. Gets the settlement down. 3-1 port active. Yo, what's up, DJ? I'm on point today, right? I'm on it. I'm on it today. I'm all over it. And so is Dreamy. Dreamy throwing out the year of plenty. Taking 2 brick from the bank to go 2. Wow, going 2 roads. Dang, am I calling that plow? All right, I've been waiting for this. Thanks, Psychic Blob, for that one. Dreamy got plowed. But there's always a bigger plow. There's always a bigger plow. He plows his way to the sheep port on the 8 and the 9. I've been waiting to use that one. There's always a bigger plow. Just because you get plowed once doesn't mean it's the end of the game. 6-4-11 gets satied up. We missed a couple of rolls there. 4, 9, 8. Yeah, that was the year of plenty there. Big pull from Dreamy, who bought 3 dev cards right off the bat. 2 knights, 1 year of plenty. Good enough to get their way to the sheep port, which changes the game for Dreamy. Wahoo here rolls it out. It's going to be a 4. Ores and bricks, the rare stuff on the 4. All the rare stuff. Wahoo on 8 resources. Tova now at 10. Wahoo can't build anything on their own. They go ahead and trade with Dreamy. Dreamy takes that trade, allows the wheat to be activated for Wahoo, but they get a little bit of wood for themselves. It is pretty rare for Dreamy here. Tova! That's going to be 2 wood, 3 sheep for Tova. Really unfortunate there. Tova now blocks out the 4 brick. And they're going to try and steal that. Oh, city here for Tova. 8-4-11. And the 4 pays off immediately. That might be your way to a second city for Tova. We had written kind of Dreamy out for a little bit. But now blocking out that sheep port, it actually makes Tova's game much harder. Tova could actually come back for the wood port themselves and double up on that wheat too. That trade looked like a jackpot for Wahoo. What did Dreamy get out of that? Dreamy is going to do another plow. Dreamy is the ultimate plow. The 2 rolls, 4 rolls after that. He's going to plow his way all the way around to the wood here and for longest road as well. So 5 points, 5 roads really quick for Dreamy now all of a sudden. He's going to start making some more wood of his own, but there is no wood port. Really unfortunate there. I'm just wondering where this is going here. But it does keep the options open for longest road now, especially out this way. 2 roads out this way gets them to the 9-2. A couple more gets them connected here. They can just start building their longest road, keep longest road, and then start looking for a city. That at least stops Wahoo from even looking at longest road. Wahoo will have to start looking at largest army. If not, then just hardcore production, building out 10 points the hard way. Creeker here at 6 resources. They have their city up first. It was the 6-4-11, so double up on the ore here and double up on the ore here. It's going to be the 9 rolling out. Sheep, wheat out on the board there. Dreamy. 2 sheep for an ore. They go back to dev cards here. This could be longest road, largest army. Another settlement. Another settlement. That's it. Big Clayton thinks Wahoo can still get the longest road. Best brick in the wood by far. But that window, I think, is still there for Dreamy. Because Dreamy's looking at 1 knight, for largest army for 7. A settlement for 8. Road settlement 9. Okay, Dreamy's still a little bit ways off. Dreamy's a little bit of a ways off here. A couple roads here maybe. I think going to the 9-2 is maybe a little bit better for Dreamy. But it could be a battle. Could be a battle, especially with the sheep. With the sheep port acting the way it is. Oh, the road up here. Wahoo slowly crawling up to that 8-9. That 5 rolls double up on the sheep. Creeker with 2 ore again. This could put Creeker pretty close to another city here. Doubled up cities for Creeker would change the game for her too. Tova here really needs some wood and some brick here. Trying to get to this 5-11, I would assume. No, 2 roads to the wheat port. Building it back the other way. Double dev cards. I like that. I like that wheat port initially. They built this road down this way, but making the 2 out that way. It's going to be Creeker going 3-1 ore for wheat, but still enough ore left over for that second city now. Production going to be good for Creeker, especially if those 6s start hitting, but it's the 8s first for sheep. Really good for Dreamy again. Tova, though, does hit on those 2, and Wahoo gets a wheat for that. Whoa! Dreamy with the mono. Dreamy got the yop. Dreamy got 2 knights. Dreamy got the mono. They drop a city down. 8-4-9. Tripling up on the sheep here. They've still got 9 resources left. I'm sure they're going to buy another dev card to try and get this knight out here. Settlement spots still open. They go 2 sheep and a wheat. No, 2 cities with a mono. 2 cities with a single mono. Massive turn. Dreamy at 7 points. 3 rolls out after that. 6. Creeker with 4 resources on that one. Massive mono. He is a settlement and a knight away. Wahoo has really got to start building out those roads. But 7 cards. Wahoo passed on that one. They really need to build 3 more roads. 2-1 with Mustang. Mustang actually trading away the wood to build the roads. Tova using a knight. Tova needs another turn to get the largest army. Tova should be able to hold largest army actually. Dreamy will not be able to get it on the next turn. Tova should be able to play theirs on the next turn around to get largest army. So Tova should hold it. Game's not over yet. Dreamy's window keeps shifting a little bit by bit. And that's a problem with trying to go for largest army and longest road, because they will shift back and forth and it's hard to split your focus between the 2. 4 rolls out, ore, brick, all over now. Another road comes out here. Creeker gonna slowly get themselves set up for this 5-9 expansion. Really good spot there, and don't sleep on Creeker because longest road is possible here too. Very possible. They can build wherever they want. Wahoo does get a couple more wood on that Creeker though. If those 6s keep going. Dreamy though, another road extends it out. Settlement on the 10-11. Call it 8 points. No development cards there though. I think they've started to ignore largest army now. Knowing that Tova will probably win it. I think it's just going to be a road settle here. And maybe another city. Maybe a double road settle. Road settle. Double road settle. Dreamy going to build it out the hard way with longest road. Wahoo trying to get some ore now. Did trade out 1 with Creeker. I think Wahoo's trying to get their second ore, third ore to get their city up. Tova is willing to do it for brick. Tova doesn't make any brick at the moment right now. It's going to be a 4-1 for the ore. Yeah, we see the city come down. 6-5-4. No ports still for Wahoo, which might be a little bit inefficient here. The 10 rolls out. Really nice number there. That actually catches Dreamy quite a bit actually. Wood double ore. Tova really needs a brick, but not sure if anyone will make the trade. Wahoo does do it for a 2-1. Wheat and ore for that. Tova sets it down on that. Doesn't play a knight for largest army though. Buys another dev card and waits. So Tova now with a 3rd card in hand. Not sure what those other ones are. Creeker gets the settlement down. The production is so good for Creeker. A couple more roads will get you another settlement spot and the longest road. Well, at least close to the longest road. You'll tie it. I just don't know if they'll actually end up over here. Maybe. Now, what's the other option? Now, the other option you can do is to build on this 9 sheep, right? Road, 9 sheep, and that stops Dreamy from another expansion spot. And that slows them down again, so then they have to build over here somewhere or city up. And that blocks another spot, because right now it's just a road and a settle for Dreamy. Dreamy, though, oh, they're going to get that city up. The production is good. 9 points. Did they buy it? Do they have enough? 2 sheep for an ore. They hold, they pass. Dreamy at 9, running away with this one. 9, 6, 5, 4. Could be a fast one. Wahoo gets 4 cards, but so does Creeker. Actually, Wahoo sets down a second city on the 6-10. 6 points for Wahoo. 8 cards still. The road points out the 9-8 here. Doesn't take longest road yet. Still at 4 segments. Dreamy holding on to 6. And that's going to be the 5th one there. Looking for a 3-1 port. Wahoo, do they have another road, or are they saving up for this settlement? Do they think they can make another rotation before Dreamy wins the whole game? They pass. 12 rolls out. Tova misses. Nothing for Tova on this one. Warrior thinks if Creeker doesn't take road, it might be game, and I think it might be here. Does Creeker take it on this turn here? Could be. Need 3 roads to do it. Wahoo should have taken road there. It was greedy. No, the city comes down for Creeker. Not enough to build the roads. And everybody ignoring the longest road here that is Dreamy. Well, Creeker is trying to go 2 ore for road building, but that'll only get you to 6 if she has one in hand. Not enough. Dreamy hits on the 8 sheep. 11 resources in hand. 9 points. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. The sheep port. Oh my goodness, the sheep are so good. If that's not news to you, it should be. GG's, well played. Dreamy. 10 points. Congratulations for winning the World of Colonists Shuffle Tournament. 10 points for Dreamy, 7 for Creeker, 7 for Tova, 6 for Mustang. Thanks so much for watching. Great play there. Big plow moves. Longest road held there. Ignored the largest army and just built out the cities. 3 points for Tova. Wow, Tova bought so many cards. Couldn't take largest army either. They were stuck on 2 here. They ended up buying 3 dev cards for points. Dice stats here. The 8s, the 9s. Those were all of the sheep. Hey, who knew sheep could win? Who knew? We knew. 7s, not moving things off fast enough. This was a short one. 22 minutes. 23 if you want to round it up. 46 turns. The 4s up a little bit, helping out as much as possible there. Resource cards, I mean, not a lot to look at here if we only had so many rolls. 4 knights drawn, 3 VPs out there. 1 mono, 1 road building, and 1 year of plenty. The mono, the year of plenty, both of those going over to Dreamy. Massive, massive change in the game here. Dreamy only having 2 resources blocked. Not a lot of 7s to block things out there. 4 dev cards bought, 4 dev cards played. Let's check out the resource stats. The production was good for Dreamy. Got plowed out and blocked out here. Got locked out of the wood port here. But found their way to the sheep port. And hey, when in doubt, go for that sheep port. Everyone else's production was about the same here. But yeah, only 1 or 2 7s out there. That's about it. Most of the blocks going out onto Creeker. Maybe a little bit more focus onto Dreamy would have been nice. But again, not a lot of 7s. That's going to do it. GG's, well played. Thank you all for watching.